Hello, it's me, Lee. I'm not sure even how to introduce myself, and that's going to become apparent in a little bit. Or it might be apparent if you've seen what's going on with the channels. So I've got a big list of stuff here to talk about in this update video. So this is only going to be for people that are really interested in what the channels are about and news regarding them. So if you are here for fixing stuff, this is the time to click away. Right, so that's a lot of waffle to start this off. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on the thumbnail at the moment, but it's probably going to be some jokey I quit thing without trying to catch people out. And if that did catch you out, I'm sorry. I will try when I make that thumbnail to be obvious. But I kind of do quit in a way. It's been a year since I started this whole experiment, this going pro YouTube thing. And well, for a start, I have to say it's been a resounding success in many ways. Especially at the start, the first third of that year was going gangbusters. I was doing amazingly well. The second channel in particular was growing rapidly, and I wasn't sure before I started how it would work out financially for me, and it's worked out well. Things are moving in the right direction. I'm still not self-sufficient yet. I'm not. YouTube is not my main income. It's getting there though. It's doing well and moving in the right direction. So a year ago I decided to split the channels. I already had More Fun Making It 2, and I turned that into More Fun Fixing It, and I decided to put all of the repair videos, which I saw as a different thing to what I was doing on More Fun Making It, which were more scripted videos. And I thought that it would be a good idea to do that and to at least try it out. And I did get advice that some people said, go for it. Some people said, don't think it's a very good idea. But you don't know without trying, do you? So I tried for a whole year and it worked. It did work. Up to a point, it was actually really good. Some of that will be because the More Fun Fixing It channel only started on about 3,500 subscribers at that point, and then it skyrocketed. It more than doubled in size. It's 9.7k subscribers as we stand today. I've got it written down here. And yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, a year ago it was 4,000 subscribers, but when I split the channels it was less than that. It was 3,500. But for over a year it's grown from 4,000 to 9.7, more than doubled, and that's really good. But the main channel has not. The main channel was on 13,000 and has grown to 17,700 subscribers, which is really good growth. And I know there are going to be people that say that's amazing, but the subscriber count is only one part of it. Now the other part of it is views, and that's the more important thing. Subscribers are a factor in how well a video does it right at the start, but after that it's just a vanity figure. And it's nice to have a lot of subscribers, and your videos will start off better and go faster. But if you start a channel that has 0 subscribers and you make an amazing video, it might not start very quickly, but it will usually. There is some luck involved. It will do amazingly well if it's an amazing video. You know, that's just how YouTube works. YouTube works on individual videos now. It doesn't say, oh, this guy's got 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to give it to 20,000 people. It doesn't work that way. So over the last 12 months, on the second channel, I released 104 videos. It was actually from the very beginning, I'm going from June to June, but I started in April. And from April to April, I did 124 videos over 12 months. Anyway, but we're going to go from June to June, which is 104 releases, which netted me without... There was one release, which was a product review video, which I'm not going to go into now. I've actually removed it from my channel because that had over 500,000 views all by itself. And that was because it was being promoted by the company that made that product. Which completely screwed up all my analytics for quite a long time. So I won't be working with that company again. Anyway, so over that 104 releases, I got 550,000 views, which is very good. On the main channel, on More Fun Making It, I released just 9 videos over 12 months. Again, they were meant to be, well, they were, for the most part, more highly produced. A lot more work goes into them and they get a lot more views, but they're on a larger channel, so they get a better start. Yeah, and that's 9 videos got me 350,000 views, which is comparable to the 550,000 views for 104 releases on More Fun Fixing It, but still less. But the thing is, it's actually down about 10% on the year before for More Fun Making It, which is not good. Up till that point, year on year, I had been growing exponentially with More Fun Making It. I'd doubled subscribers every year, and the view count had gone up similarly. To have a year where I actually lose views, well, not lose views, but go backwards, to take a step backwards is not ideal, not what I wanted. So the intention right at the start was to release 4 to 8 videos a month on More Fun Fixing It and 1 to 2 per month on More Fun Making It. Part of that was because of the very sweet sponsorship deal I got from my amazing sponsors, PCB Way. This video is not sponsored. In fact, this channel is no longer sponsored. More Fun Fixing It, that is. And yeah, so that's ideally probably like 4 videos a month, 4 fixing videos and 1 to 2 main channel videos. So I would ideally have released 12 More Fun Making It videos. Even better, I would have released 18 More Fun Making It videos. That would have been a good average. That would have, I think, sustained the channel and maybe have grown it. But in an ideal month, I could do that. That was a possibility, and I'm pretty sure I did that. And when I'd managed that in those months, the income was greatly enhanced by sponsorship and by views from AdSense, or money from AdSense, and everything grew very quickly in those months. So I'd get more Patreon members. Just everything would go up. When you put out that many videos, you're just in front of that many more people. It's just one, a fact. But that was under totally ideal conditions where nothing in the real world went wrong, and I was able to make the videos without too much strife. Sometimes you make a video and it just comes together, and sometimes you struggle. And I hadn't taken that into account. So there have been months where I've only had 4 Fixing It channels. Sometimes there's been less than that. So I've had to reevaluate where I'm putting my effort in and what my objectives are. And the fact is that More Fun Making It has 17,700 subscribers plus. It might be 800 now, and that one is the one that's just further along. I could grow More Fun Fixing It if I spent another year. I might double it and I would catch up, but then I'm going to lose a year. And More Fun Making It would just fall behind. I did actually expect More Fun Fixing It when I was doing the numbers early on. I thought More Fun Fixing It would surpass More Fun Making It, and it might have done if things had carried on like they did in that first section of the year. The growth was off the chart, and then things around October time, for different reasons, some of them YouTube reasons, but not all of them, things slowed down. And I think part of that was saturation, because I was getting a lot of subscribers through More Fun Making It subscribing to More Fun Fixing It. So people that were, familiar with the channel saw that I was making videos on the second channel and to subscribe. It was an easier way to gain subscribers. A bit like being a twink in World of Warcraft. And like I said, real life caught up a bit. It's not sustainable to try to release 8 videos on one channel and 2 on another channel for more than a short burst. You can do it, but it's very, very difficult. So I've learned where my limits are. Now, one of the things that factors into all of these calculations is income, because I'm now doing this with a view to this being my main source of income. And I was very lucky to have 3 good sources of income. And if you're ever thinking of making a YouTube channel, the money you get from YouTube is the least of the money that you can get from making videos. It's just the way it is. The AdSense money is unreliable and inconsistent is probably a better word. With some months doing really well, if I released a video on More Fun, especially on More Fun Making It, which did really well. I'm trying to think of something that, maybe the ZX81 Mectrum build, that did really well. And then you get a big lump of money in that month, and then it's gone in the next month. So it's not, unless you can sustain releasing videos like that every month and forget the rest of it, then that's the way to, and that might be a way to go as well. But there are other reasons that I don't want to do that. So there you've got AdSense is one income stream. You've got sponsorship, which is another income stream. And as I've already mentioned, PCBWay gave me a really good deal, which covered both channels. And going forward, we've struck a new deal, which is going to cover one channel and give me a more reliable source of income, because the sponsorship amounts were spread over many videos on different channels, and I had to try and get out as many videos as possible, and it wasn't possible. So now the lovely deal that they've given with me, I can't go into specifics with it because that's part of my contract, is going to help me to have a more regular income, and that's a really good thing. I know that PCBWay get flack for being everywhere, for sponsoring everyone, but that's a good thing, and I wish people would see it that way, because they sustain a massive amount of channels on in our tech area, not just vintage tech, but regular tech as well, and in all sorts of other communities. They are just the thing that keeps a lot of these channels and my channel going. And without YouTube, without PCBWay, I would struggle. The other final income stream for me has been Patreon, and I absolutely adore every person that subscribes to my Patreon. You are the best people in the world, and you're the ones that get it, that understand how hard this is and appreciate what I do and what we do together. And your support is just the bedrock of everything that I do. Without you, I couldn't do it. That's the one I could not do without. If Patreon disappeared tomorrow, I would probably have to stop. That's the simple bare facts of it. And if anyone is thinking of supporting me through Patreon, I am going to introduce a lower tier, because I think my entry level tier is about £3.50 a month. I can't remember, because it changes because of exchange rates. It might be $5, something like that. So I made that at that level because Patreon take, if you have a lower tier, Patreon take a big chunk of it. So it's the accepted way to actually have a higher, or start at a higher amount. But I ran a temporary Christmas club at £15 a year, I think it was, and maybe it's there's a discount. I think it's £1.50 a month, and if you purchase a year in advance, you get some money off, so that brings it down to, £15. I can't remember, but I'm going to reintroduce that permanently, so that people that just want to throw a couple of bucks into the hat to help keep things going, will be able to do that without having to commit a larger amount of money. It won't be one that gets you early access or things like that, but you will get access to the Discord Patreon only channel. I think that's the perk that I will start that with. So anyway, that's something that will be introduced. I'll also turn on YouTube channel memberships as well. That's because of the double channel thing, having two channels. I couldn't turn on YouTube memberships, because if I released a More Fun Fixing It video and I wanted to give people early access, I couldn't, because they would be a member of More Fun Making It, not More Fun Fixing It. So you'd have to have memberships for both of them, and it wouldn't work. So yes, consolidating things onto one channel is where we're going. One thing I didn't mention, it was part of the reason that things were carried on growing, or the main channel, More Fun Making It, was growing still. It grew from 13,000 to 17,000 subscribers, was being driven by More Fun Fixing It, where YouTube, fortunately for me, introduced a new feature called collaborations, which some people don't like, but it worked really well for me, because I could just basically make both channels into one in some respects, not in an ideal way, but at least in some respects that made it easier for people to find the other channel. So when I released videos consistently on More Fun Fixing It and started building up a core audience, they would move on to More Fun Making It and subscribe there as well. And that's why that carried on growing. And another thing is promoting two channels is quite difficult as well. There's so many complicating factors. Just creating a website with two channels on it and trying to have the videos released on both. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I did manage it, but now that I've made a new channel, a new website with just the one focused channel, that's worked a lot better. It's a lot cleaner and easier. And also choosing what to release and where, not knowing sometimes whether, there could be some fixing videos that I thought, this really needs to go on More Fun Making It, but I couldn't release it on there. So having that all taken away from the equation is a good thing. So what's going to change? Well, for a start, I'm rebranding, or I have rebranded. And you might have noticed that this channel is now More Fun Retro 2, and the More Fun Making It will become More Fun Retro. And I think it's a good idea. I know that some people don't like it, and I know that people don't like change, but the reasons that I've done this are because More Fun Making It has, at a glance, nothing to do with what I do. There's no clue in the name that says I fix things or I make things in this hobby. It could be More Fun Making glass bead necklaces. It's too ambiguous. Ambiguous, is that the right word? Yeah. So I needed to crowbar retro in there, so I just dropped the making it, and I kept the More Fun, because that's the core, I think, the core identity. When I split the channels into More Fun Making It and More Fun Fixing It, More Fun became the thing that tied everything together. So that's the thing that's going to be sustaining the identity of the channel. So I've rebranded the channels, that's done. And I've created a new website, and there's a new domain at morefunretro.co.uk, where everything will go. There's the Cambridge Computer Club, and there's links to the Retro Hardware Discord, which is now back up and running. And thank you so much to everybody and all your amazing support and kind words. The way the community came round to put that all back together with me was just heartwarming. Thank you. So going forward, more fun retro. I'm already falling over that one. More Fun Retro will be where all of the major releases take place. So all of the fixing videos that will come out every Saturday and all of the making videos will be released on that channel. There may be only 4 major releases a week, but there will be 4 every week. No, there may be 4 every month, but there will be 4 every month. There will be also added videos, so that in a similar way to I did on More Fun Fixing It, where if I had something extra to show, it might be a road trip video or something like that. That will come out on a Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't decided that yet. Maybe a Thursday. I quite like a Thursday release, and that's where all of the action's going to happen. More Fun Retro 2 is going to be much less busy. All of the unboxing videos and update videos, such as this, will be released on More Fun Retro 2. And it is going to be literally a second channel. That's where streaming will happen, unless it's a major charity live stream. That will happen on More Fun Retro. So yeah, I think that focusing on one channel is a sensible thing to do at this point. The experiment was fun and it did teach me a lot, but I think it's time to make this work a little bit faster and more efficiently. So removing the requirement to release on 2 channels is probably, I hope, a good idea, and I'm really excited to see where this takes us over the next year, over the next 12 months, and maybe we'll be making another video in 12 months with another bigger announcement of some description, but maybe there'll be a big milestone in there. But yeah, if you lot, the people that are still here at the end of this, you're the core. Keep encouraging me, keep saying nice things in the comments, keep sharing the videos, keep watching them, and doing all of those nice things will just keep creating and building this community into something incredibly special, which is already become. The final. Oh, actually, there's not going to be a video this week on the, what is it? It's the 25th today. So on the 27th of June, there's not going to be a Saturday release because I need, it's been a lot of work to rebuild the Retro Hardware Discord and the Big Red Arrow Discord, and I also need time, or I've spent a lot of time on the rebranding and getting all of that into place, and I actually need to make a video. I have got some stuff recorded from when I went away at the weekend, and hopefully I can make that into 1 or 2 videos, but they're not ready yet, and we're in the middle of a heat wave. Tomorrow I'm expecting not to be able to inhabit this workshop because even though I've got air conditioning running in here, it's like putting air conditioning in a pizza oven. So there's only so much you can do, and at times yesterday it was uninhabitable in here. So yeah, no video this week. We're going to kick it off the week after, and I don't know what video that's going to be yet. There is so much that I've got ready to make and so many things that I want to share with you, and I'm really excited to do that. With that in mind, I want to thank all of you that watch my stuff, all of you that take the time when you meet me in the real world to say thank you for the videos, and I've had that this weekend at the Retro Computer Museum in Leicester, which was lovely, just fantastic to meet people there that said they watch and what it means to them. That that can't happen enough for me. That's I love it. I love hearing the difference that these videos make. It's the best thing in the world. And thank you to all of my friends in the Big Red Arrow Club for helping me along the way. Almost all of you are amazing. And especially thank you to my patrons. They are the best. I've already said the best people in the world. Thank you so much for making this possible. I owe you everything. Right, so that's it. Let's see where we go in a year, and let's make this thing work. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck, everyone.